Hey everyone, it's Champion, and today I'm going to be continuing my two-part series on all the UI components in Unity. So let's get started. So continuing on UI components, we go to UI, and we go to the next one, which is after slider and toggle is scroll bar. The scroll bar just allows the user to scroll an image or other view that is too large to see completely, such as a view of a battlefield or something like that. And familiar examples include the vertical scroll bar at the side of a text editor and the vertical and horizontal pairs of bars for viewing a section of large image or maps, like the bars are like at the bottom, top, etc. So this just basically helps you zoom out. The next UI component is the drop down, and the drop down is essentially a drop down menu when you click a drop-down menu on a certain image, and you can select that kind of thing. So there's a label, arrow, and then there's a template. So if I just go play right now, you should be able to see, if I click that, there will be an option for B, A, or option A, option B, option C, and this is just used to select multiple different things if you want, such as like weapons and that kind of thing. The next UI component is, well, the input field, and the input field is when you enter text in to trigger a certain code. So for example, if I take the example of Gunblood, for example, the Gunblood thing where you can enter in cheats using a text, for example, you can code this so that it can activate certain code depending on the kind of the word that is put in the text box. So if I just say fast fire, you can see that it just types it out there. That's it really. And if you want, and this would be really useful if you wanted to make your game with commands and that kind of thing, or even a chat. So the next one, and we're getting pretty close to the end, the next UI element is, well, a panel. Now a panel is a bit different. I'm going to talk about that in the end. Scroll view is essentially when you can just scroll stuff. Oh, see, you can scroll through stuff. So it's basically a menu inside of the canvas, which you can just put multiple stuff in or whatever you want it. So I just press play. You can see that you can just scroll down stuff, but currently you don't really see much stuff because, well, there's nothing really in there. So if I go out again, then we have the event system. And really, if you think about it, an event system is a way of, well, sending events to objects in the application based on input. So for example, it can be on a keyboard, mouse, touch, or custom input like touch. I already said touch. I'm done. The event system usually consists of a couple of components that work together to send events, such as things like code. So the way you would usually activate it, we'll probably do another video on how to even activate event system in the first place, so that you can see how it all works and everything like that. And then the final one is the UI panel. Right? And the panel is just a shortcut for creating a game object with an image and a predefined source image. For example, say you want to have a death effect, or you just want an image to show up if you press a certain button, or if you make it visible or not. It will just show up there. Same sort of thing. It's just an image component to be scalable. That's it. So those are all of the UI components that you can use in your canvas, and you can make pretty cool menus with these kinds of things.